heroes.
And
Hogwash. Yeah, actually, I just got word of this. We are actually the only D&D podcast on the planet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. And,
I knew it.
Yeah.
I've been busy.
Yeah. So I am now the last Dungeon Master, Max, and with me today is...
Dakota playing Nykkolas.
Kate playing Vela.
I'm Bankley playing IF8.
I'm Quinn, and I play Lethal.
I'm Jax, and I play Maze.
I'm AJ, and I play Asra.
I'm Anna, and I play Leela.
Yes, we are missing one of our players today, but we also do want to, at the top of the show, give a quick shout-out. So, AJ...
A shout-out?
I miss...
Whoa. Okay, so if you are following us on any of our socials, you'll see that I commissioned the most wonderful and most talented Sarah Hall to... yes, thank you so much, Sarah.
Yeah.
To draw Asra. And I just wanted to say, like, Sarah Hall did an absolutely amazing commission drawing of Asra. And I would love if everybody who ever listened to this ever would please go check out their Instagram at crowfish. That is crow__fish. Or their website, sarahhallillustration.com. That is SARAHHALL illustration.com. Sarah, thank you so much for bringing Asra to life. You are such a talented artist.
Do me next.
Sarah saved my family from a house fire.
Yeah, that's true.
Sarah has been solely funding us this entire time.
Sarah is so incredibly funny.
We're actually in Deep Sarah's pocket.
We are in Deep Sarah's pocket.
Shout out to Sarah. Thanks for letting me borrow the Lambo, the red one. To be specific.
Without you, we wouldn't have been able to eliminate all of the other D&D podcasts.
I know you were busy saving those 500 orphans from that orphan hospital that was also on fire.
Yeah, that was then surrounded by a veterinary clinic that had also been bombed, but she single-handedly rescued all of the animals.
And there was also one wolf there, but it was a really big wolf.
Yeah, she wrote it, but he said that he wanted to be like a horse, so it was
So
good.
she's helping everyone's dreams come true.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
they
absolutely.
really are. All silliness aside, thank you so much very much, Sarah. Everyone should please go check them out. I believe their commissions are closed for July, but they can open up at any single time. They're incredible.
Absolutely. Yes, thank you. Well, with that, why don't we get right into a little bit of a recap? Yay. At the top of the last session, the party was split, with most of you still kind of recovering from the encounter with the Chasers, and IF8 was dragged beneath the surface and placed inside of a fleshy cocoon.
Ah, a fleshy cocoon.
That's where you were, but you were able to get out, and you located what the Chasers were mimicking, and it was Dave, Legless Dave, who was trapped underneath in one of these other cocoons. You rescued him and navigated your way through the tunnels, warding off the Chasers with light, as the rest of you also made your way beneath the surface after linking up with General Stavros, who was on the hunt for a deserter by the name of Dave. Vela, of course, knew this as your stepfather, but nobody else had interacted with Dave outside of that battle. And as you continued to go through, you discovered things like an ancient civilization that was under here with a lot of mummified corpses, some jewelry that you gathered. There was a library that you did not visit, but you continued to push forth, searching for IF8, as IF8 found a large mechanism that was similar to an elevator. And he activated it while chatting with Dave along the way, and you found this large computer room. Inside of that computer room, there was a bunch of panels, and you were able to extract a memory core after everybody else linked up and discovered Epsilon. You grabbed it, and as you left, General Stavros saw that Dave was there, and he wanted to take Dave in as a prisoner. Through several deception checks and then persuasion checks, he was convinced to let you guys claim the bounty as long as you put his name on the report when you got back to the capital city. He left, and you are all still in this tunnel. And that is where we are now.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it Epsilon spelled out, or is it Epsilon the symbol?
Epsilon spelled out.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, are we sure we have to keep IF8 in? That guy kind of sucks.
Fuck you.
Yeah, we do. Unfortunately, for the time being, have to keep IF8. I'm kidding. No, I'm sorry. I take it back. So you guys are in this cave. General Stavros and the others
the dead eyes.
have left. Yeah, he's got the dead eyes. What can we say?
I'm just looking at you.
I can tell.
This is how I look at people.
Without blinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
People blink too much. Waste of caloric resource.
That's what a robot would say.
Interesting. So Dave has passed out, kind of against the ground from all of the excitement and pain that he has been in.
I believe there's some, I don't want to be on the nose about this one, but some fuckery going on with multiple Daves and perhaps someone disguised as Dave, someone disguising Dave so it
That's
doesn't
right.
look like
Nykkolas,
Dave.
Nykkolas did disguise himself as Dave and create another image of Dave. Do you still have that up?
Are the guys gone?
They've left at this
Okay,
point.
yeah, then I'll go ahead and drop it.
Okay, so there's one Dave left, and he is passed out on the ground.
Call that Dave's hot single.
Heyo, we got there.
We fucking
Sponsored
got
by
that.
Wendy's. Yeah.
I'm not carrying him.
I'm not either.
Brother,
Yes.
you are good at carrying things.
I am good at carrying things.
I will carry this smaller object, and I'll pat the Epsilon storage unit.
Yeah. It's about the size of like a briefcase, and it's got it's liquid filled, and it's got these like little pings of blue light that flash as you are carrying it and kind of sloshing it around. It kind of looks a little similar to like bioluminescent algae.
I'll still have my crowbar in hand, and I'll pick up. Well, actually, I'll put the crowbar down.
Okay.
Pick up the glowing rock,
Awesome.
and I will offer it to Nykkolas.
Do you pick things up and put them down?
Yes,
What does this do?
this is a rock.
Why is it glowing?
I made it glow.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do not lose it.
I'll try. It's hard to miss.
Because it's glowing.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
I think he's gonna lose it, guys.
All right, Nykkolas, you have a glowing rock now. Don't lose it.
Well, I'm gonna use it to light the way. Let's get out of here.
May it be a light for you in dark places.
When all other rocks are not glowing.
You guys do hear kind of like a little scuttle in the hallway. You can presume to be, again, another one of these chasers that's there.
I will pick up Dave.
Okay. Again, he with your strength alone, you can pick him up. He is half of a Dave, as he is missing his legs. So you can kind of huck him over your shoulder for sure.
Yes.
It's
My
gonna be
mom's
a
gonna be
little-
real mad about this.
And as you guys are walking away, you see Sylph, who had gone into the room with Epsilon. As she passes through the barrier, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I don't know. I've perceived things before, and let me tell you,
Is this one of them?
this could
could
be it. 15.
15. 21.
Good.
9.
9.
Criminy.
12.
30, 20.
Happy Chrysler.
13.
13.
I also got 13.
13.
12.
12. I think that's everybody but and Leela, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
Okay, so Leela, this rock looks really interesting that Nykkolas is holding. So you're kind of preoccupied by the glow of this.
This rock.
This rock.
Leela's actually
Very
thinking about
pretty.
how she went to fucking Burger King and said, no sweet and sour sauce for my chicken fries, please. And they gave me 6 anyway. And they gave me 6. I had a really rough day before coming
Yeah,
here.
not sponsored by Burger King.
Can I have one?
Yes.
Sponsored by
Actually, like
Wendy's.
this
Sponsored by
I'm
Wendy's,
keeping
as
2.
we've
Okay,
established.
but I'll give you 2.
But so
Do a
everybody
shot.
else here, so Asra, Maze, Lethal, IF8, Nykkolas, and Vela all notice that as Sylph walks through this barrier, she like puffs into a cloud of moths, and then those moths kind of explode like miniature fireworks.
I believe Sylph has died.
Do you want to give me like an insight or an arcana check on that?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll go with insight, please.
Okay.
I got an 18.
18.
Damn.
With that insight check, it doesn't feel like she was killed. It feels like she was taken.
Never mind. Upon further inspection,
more?
it feels like she was taken.
Yeah, everyone watch Taken.
Should we go after her?
I do not know how to follow exploding moths.
Good point. I've never seen exploding moths before.
Do you want to
Well-
give me an insight check as well?
Sure.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Natural 20.
Nat 20?
Natural 20.
Okay. So with a nat 20 insight check, you get the feeling that whatever took her had the capability to take either one of you, and it does feel kind of divine in nature.
Oh.
And you're kind of unclear on where she may have been taken to, but you did feel a kind of weird suspicion towards the dwarf when you first woke up, if you recall. So you kind of think that might be a good reference. He might know something that could help you.
Let's get there.
All right. Does anybody else want to look at anything inside of the ruins? You guys passed through kind of that central eatery. There was the library that was set up there. There were a couple of offshoot rooms. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you leave?
I think we should leave.
I think probably, it might be a good idea to
Yeah,
get
I
out of
would
here.
agree.
Love to leave.
We just almost died a little.
Okay.
I will continuously be using my various artisan tools. I'll be standing behind Lethal, and as we're walking, I'll just be fucking with components on his back.
Okay, awesome.
All my boys fuck with my components.
All my boys fuck with my components every day. You guys walk back through this temple. You do see there are some chasers that kind of like peek their heads out from these stone tables and climbing on these monoliths that are throughout this central space. But as Nykkolas walks through with the glowing rock, they recoil away as if they were some force of magic that is as easily dispelled as darkness with light. And as you wind your way through the stairs, after another 15 minutes of climbing, you reach the mouth of the cave that you went in from. And you look out, it is very deep into the night at this point. You see nebulae, stars, constellations of which you're quite familiar. Several moons are out in the sky at this point, and you can still see out in the distance is the glow of this small cottage out in the distance.
And this is the cottage we came from, I assume.
You did not go to the cottage yet.
Oh, no, sorry. I was thinking of the dwarf's house.
Yes. Well, that is the implication that several people got during the Chasers encounter, but you guys have not actually been there yet.
We didn't go there?
Nope.
No.
Wow.
Crazy that it was right over there, and we're like,
Right over there.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
I
this
feel
cave looks
we
kind of tight.
should go to that house.
You know.
It's almost like we should go to the house.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
Yes. This is one of 2
And
points
we
of
just
interest
hop
on the
on the
map.
train.
Perhaps we should go there.
All right, everyone's going to the house.
Leela will skip the entire way there.
I thought you were gonna say skip the house. I was like, I agree.
Making a beeline for Burger King and
Yeah.
Denny's.
I'll be
skip with
hauling, trying
Leela
to-
for a hard 5 seconds before I realize I can't keep up.
Yeah.
Well, come on, keep going.
Yeah, Leela runs away with it. Are you keeping up with them at all, or are you?
I do
you're
that
going
thing that
for it?
toddlers do where they run
Just the
a
back and
certain
forth
yeah
thing?
back
Okay,
and forth.
awesome.
Before, during the battle, I'd gone outside and smelled some baking smells
Yes,
on
you-
the air. Is that getting stronger here?
You did smell Bennett as you're getting closer to the cottage?
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But you smell other things as well.
And
beyond
what is
banana
the
bread.
visually what's the state of the cottage here? Does it look welcoming? Is it kind of creepy?
So as you pass through this little
So
ring of
creepy.
trees that surround this cottage, you are able to see a very beautiful meadow that appears
Oh.
before you. It is filled with flowers of purple, yellow, but then unconventional colors as well. You have golden flowers that seem to have these each one of them have a very long petal that reaches out towards the center, and on each of them is a little tiny green frog that's no larger than the size of your thumbnail.
Oh,
There's a winding river forming an oxbow in its path, and the stone bottom of the river is crystal clear from the cool mountain waters. The cottage itself sits near the edge of the widest bend in the river. Its walls look to be made of some large river stones caked in clay to hold them in place. The roof has sturdy oaken timber with thatching upon which some violets have become growing between the layer of moss that camouflage the top of the hut. A massive chimney, which is shaped like a silo, hugs the side of the hut and reaches tall into the sky, twice as high as the roof. This is a 2-story cottage. So this silo is probably about 50 feet tall, maybe. And there's a small farm located right behind the house with berries, plums, apples, peaches, grapes, all of them perfectly ripe, along with golden fur Highland cows and plump giant chickens in a coop larger than the hut itself. Bees, butterflies, birds flutter about, enjoying the bounty of flower and seed that sit in this typically warm and sunny valley, though it has fallen into night. And yes, you do smell delicious banana bread and other delicious treats wafting from the house. The sign above the door says, "Come take refuge," and there's a small gargoyle sitting next to the door.
As something of an artificial Nepo baby, I feel completely comfortable and at home in this environment. I'm going to walk right up and look at this gargoyle. What's its purpose here? Is there a door knocker situation? Do I have to press and hold and hey, can you let me up?
As you're looking at this gargoyle, it's kind of a stereotypical, think Hunchback of Notre Dame style gargoyle. It's got these bat wings that kind of reach out. It's got that kind of screaming devil's face with these long winding horns that are each about a foot in length.
Metal.
And as you're looking at it, it just kind of looks up and it's its head turns and you hear this awful stone creaking. And it goes, "Hey man, what's up?"
I don't know what I expected.
What? What do you mean?
You're fine.
Hey.
We're
you're fine
searching
too.
for, presumably, your master, the head of the household. Is he in at all?
It's funny you should mention that. I actually have no master. My master is the path of the wind.
Oh, absolutely. Of course. Yes. 100%.
Yeah. Sorry, who are you asking about? Wait, what's your name?
Well, therein lies the issue.
Okay.
We were looking to speak to the proprietor of the delightful baking scents coming from within.
Oh, yeah, the chef.
Yes, of course,
yeah.
absolutely. May we enter?
Oh, that's gonna be a toughie.
Well, we're personal friends of his.
Oh, are you?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you know about the password then, yeah?
Of course.
Okay. Why doesn't everybody say the password then?
All together or one at a time?
All at once, dude.
And do you want us to we can count down
yeah.
to 3 2 1. Do you want
Okay.
us to 3 2 password, 3 2 1 password, 3 2 1 go
Let's
password?
go 3, 2, 1, go, and password.
Of course.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's the way it's always been done.
And how long have you been doing this position?
Probably about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the 2 weeks that you've worked here, that's how it's always been done.
That's my always, yeah.
Can I interject?
Yeah, dude.
I am seeing this going nowhere, so I'm gonna come right on up,
Yeah.
sit right next to the gargoyle.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Yeah, what's up?
I don't remember the password. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Can I please go in anyways?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. I give him a little smooch on the head and go inside.
Nice.
Fuck this guy.
That slays.
Well, we're all kind of one unit. So
Oh,
presumably we have leave to.
right. Yeah. Anyone who says the password, yeah, for sure.
I don't mean to interrupt, but my brother and I were specifically constructed as 2 separate units.
Oh, yeah. You guys could come in. Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Can I come in? I'm with them.
Affirmative.
Oh, you're with them?
Yes, so she.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
my best friend.
Yes.
It is also my best friend.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we are all becoming best
Leela
friends.
is also
I
All
my
right.
best friend.
Yeah,
We
so-
are
He's also
all
my
best
best friend.
friends.
Are we best friends?
Okay,
Not yet.
so
Not
the
yet?
the
We'll
two
get there.
Can we be best friends right now?
Sure.
We're best friends.
Oh, okay. So the two guys and the guy you're holding with the half legs.
I'm going to build him new ones.
Is he our
That's
best
so
friend?
freaking cool, dude.
This is
yeah.
half Dave.
Is
half Dave.
our best friend too?
I don't know half Dave like that.
I saved
Maybe
Dave.
one day.
Is he conscious in here?
Maybe when I
He's
become
still out
half
at this
Asra,
point.
I'll be best friends with half Dave.
Yeah, you guys can go in for sure.
Awesome.
Yippee,
Okay,
thank you.
So
See you guys in there.
so it is currently just Maze and Nykkolas that are outside.
I'm gonna hang out.
You're gonna
outside.
hang out?
I'm gonna be the last one in.
Oh, all right.
I'm just going to wait here.
Rock on, dude.
It's nice to meet another inorganic life form.
Yeah.
My name is IF8. What is your name?
My name is Smithers.
Smithers.
Yeah.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I apologize.
dude.
I can only shake with my left hand.
I can't shake
Is
at
this
all.
okay?
I can move my head. That's about it.
Perhaps we should
Headbutt?
not.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
IF8 will rear back and headbutt him.
You both everybody who's still out here sees IF8 and this gargoyle like clash heads together, and it lets out this like ringing bell noise that echoes throughout the valley.
That was very cool.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I
I'm a little wonky right now.
I am going to go inside and look for banana bread.
Okay. I will wait until the remainder of our party is inside.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Cool. What's up?
Smithers.
Banana.
Dude, what are you saying right now?
Chrysanthemum.
Oh. Yeah, we got some of those.
Nykkolas of the Golden Tier. Can I have a sidebar with you?
Certainly.
I will walk 2 feet over.
Okay.
I'll put my hand up on the side of my face.
Yeah.
I'm going to have real talk with you. I don't believe there's a password.
He said that we needed a password to enter. It seems several people have already been invited inside, but I'm just wary that we might not be welcome without initiating the proper secret greeting.
Tell him there's no password. IF8 is not whispering.
Yeah. What?
Try it.
There is no password.
That's so cool, dude. Come
You-
on in.
Oh, you. All right.
May we engage in a high five?
Before we do, what did you just call me?
Nykkolas of the Golden Tier.
Go ahead and give me a.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's been so long.
You feel your heart swell as you are now finally able to remember your name.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm glad to be a part of it.
I'm not.
I believe.
I'd rather have this in private.
Okay, but you did say I could have a high five.
Yes.
Thank you.
We just passing out high fives over here?
Would you like a high
I would
five?
love one.
Hey, could somebody give me one?
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't use your hands.
Just smack me.
Asra like pats him
Kinky.
gently on the paw.
Nice.
Yes, delightful, even.
Oh, yeah, and May is right.
Yes.
You, yeah, I was just fucking with this guy. You can go in.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome,
Given
dude.
Nykkolas' type A as a fucking
That is funny.
That's, you know, they call it humor.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've heard of that. I've read it in my books.
I haven't.
She's getting better at it.
Yes.
You getting better at reading?
No, a humor from books.
Oh,
She's already good at books.
that's,
I was better at books than I am now.
wow. All right. Well, I'll be here if you guys want to hang later.
Do you want to fight at all?
I can't fully move.
You
I-
can give it a go.
I mean, yeah, why not?
Awesome.
He tries to like headbutt you and he can't reach because you're a little bit too far away from where he is.
I'll fully headbutt him with my full strength.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Would that be an unarmed strike?
Yeah, for sure.
Flurry of blows it.
I got an 11.
You got 11?
Yeah.
That does not hit him. Thank you for holding up the word come.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry.
I've been seeing the come passed around all day
I
today.
should have said this at the top of the session. That's the come sign.
We do have the come sign. Yeah.
Did you do it?
Is it a command?
Yes, it's a verb.
It's a command.
Yes.
Awesome. That
Come.
That got me there. So yeah. So you connect, but it just kind of like glances off as you like headbutt stone.
You'll get him next time.
Yeah. That was good. You won that one.
Fuck yeah, dude. You guys hungry?
I've gone inside.
Okay. Is anybody else still outside? I know
I will be the
IF8
last
is.
one in.
I know IF8 is.
I'll fully head inside then.
Okay.
Go inside.
You're inside. Everybody else? Okay. So,
I'm so sorry.
yeah.
This is not a thought worth stopping for.
No, you've
now we-
already
okay, hold
stopped
on.
it. You
Now
got
I don't
it.
want
Coming
to.
into the bit.
I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Nobody get mad.
It's too late.
IF8 doesn't understand social cues kind of autism. Okay. Nykkolas, sensory swing kind of autism. That's all I'm thinking.
Get the fan art going.
Get the fan art going.
And include in this fan art the baby sensory video.
Oh, yeah, the
It's
dancing
supposed to go
fruit.
crazy.
I love
Hell
the
yeah.
dancing
Oh my
fruit.
god, the dancing.
Oh,
So-
makes me so happy.
So you guys walk
fans.
into this house, and
Dancing fruit.
you see that it's
New
a
bike
kind of
house.
stereotypical little freaking fantasy hut. There's this like long dinner table and a big fireplace that's in the center. On the dinner table are plates and chairs, enough for all of you, but there is no food that is there yet. You can't really deduce where the smell of this like banana bread is coming from. But adjacent, you see this massive kitchen that is twice as long as the hut itself. And as you look around, you realize that this house is way bigger on the inside than on the outside. As you look up, it's probably about 40 stories tall, filling with books that are flying to and fro from different wall bookshelves. There's an observatory at the top that points out to the night sky. It's regular water.
Something about it stinks. I don't know.
And you see a full bar that's in one of the corners, and then on the other end, kind of past the fireplace from where you came in, it's kind of, you walk in, dinner table, fireplace. To the left of that, there's a long stone hallway that goes to a closed, very large oaken door.
I'll have to hire this architect.
It is very beautiful in here. You see these wisps of magical energy, kind of like ladles flipping throughout the kitchen. You see there's like a trophy room with creatures that you've never seen before. There's a little garden that is in there as well that has some fancy plants, like house plants, that you don't recall ever seeing from your time on this planet.
What was my last name?
I want to fully be prepping 3 cocktails,
Okay, yeah, you grab the
this
shaker.
moment.
Yeah.
and I want to look at Nykkolas, and I want to be like, Nykkolas, have you been crying?
Briefly.
Maybe get it together, bud. With all the love possible, obviously.
Hello.
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 Brother, I am
Hi.
here.
Hello.
Oh, maybe.
I understand that you're all here.
Hello?
I believe we're searching for the
The owner.
As
The host.
owner, the host, the
Well, I made him a
Baker.
cocktail, or her. I'm not sure what we're looking for.
as Vela says that she has made a cocktail. First of all, go ahead and give me a medicine check to see how good the cocktail is.
Right.
And yes,
Medicine's
this is
hilarious.
medicine.
Medicine is pretty good, yeah.
It's healing.
Whiskey
for the soul.
won't solve all your problems, but neither will water.
We got a 10.
Okay, it's a pretty standard cocktail, nothing crazy, but you put enough lemon juice in something, it's got to be pretty good. Anyways,
Exactly.
It's nice and refreshing. It's a little strong, kind of floral. You notice that there's like a lot of honey that is kind of at the bar that is being used as mixers. And as you announce that you have a drink available, everybody, what's your passive perceptions?
13.
13.
13.
13?
14.
14.
Mine is also 13.
13.
14.
14.
Ryan's Banky's gonna get mad at this, but it's 13.
God damn it!
14.
14. So for those of you with a 14,
Are you serious?
with a 14 passive, you kind of hear like a coming from the stone hallway, and you hear the door open and then close, and you see the dwarven man with a sack hung over his shoulder is, "Oh, hello! Did you just arrive? Oh my, you have half of a person.
I do. This is half Dave.
Okay, why don't you put him down at the table? We'll discuss dinner in a moment."
Sure.
He throws down the bag, and it opens, and you see your legendary artifacts are all kind of bagged up in there.
Hey man, can I please have that, pretty please? I really need that. I should have got that.
Yes, this is for you. I knew you would be coming. I didn't think that you'd be getting here so late. You didn't have any... We got the come sign again.
You can't just say come.
This is great. This is such a visual gag that can't be...
You're not supposed to draw attention to it. This is for
How
us.
am I...
This is for us.
This is not one for the fans.
This is one for us.
It is definitely a gag.
Okay. Grab your stuff. Grab
how
your
good you
stuff
are.
and put the half Dave on the table, please.
Sure.
I
Okay.
want to approach him. Well, first off, I'm going to chug one of the cocktails.
Nice.
Then I'm going to carry the other 2 cocktails over, hand one to him, and hold the other one up to cheers with him.
Thank you so much. This is the first time that I've had a handmade cocktail for several years.
Well, I'm not very good, so just
It's better
enjoy.
than nothing.
It's alcohol.
To you. And he throws it back.
And I throw back the second one.
Nice. You definitely are feeling a bit of a buzz already at this point.
Oh,
This
I'm
is,
sure I am.
This is some good quality stuff.
Vela is a lightweight.
What's your con?
Before we place Dave on the table, may I ask if your intentions are to eat him?
Oh, no, not in the slightest. I'm going to just give him his legs back.
Good.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
May I?
I'll just kind of like haphazardly toss Dave onto the table.
Wonderful. You see he like claps his hands together and kind of rubs them, and you see this glowing orange light form in between it, and he holds it out over Dave's body, and instantaneously Dave's legs like rapidly grow back. You see the bones form first, followed by some loose muscle tissue that grows over them, and then capillaries and veins and arteries begin to form as well, and finally the skin grows over it. It is a hairless leg at this point, but Vela, you would remember that Dave has naturally hairless legs.
Did you just make Dave sexy? The hell?
Dave's always been... This is the Sexy Dave podcast. Come on.
It's always been
Finding him without legs. They
Dave
took your
is a
best
tool,
quality.
But like, Vela's mom has good taste. If she's gonna go for a himbo, she's going for a himbo.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Watching in awe, with my mouth hanging open, I
You
say,
can close that.
What did you say your name was again?
Oh, my name's not super important. I've
Weird
been-
name. I like it.
Yes, not so important. It has a nice ring to it.
And what was mine?
Nykkolas Coquette.
Excellent, thank you.
Yes.
I just had a bit of a lapse there. It's been a long...
Well, staring
How
into
long?
an infernal machine will do that to you.
How long has it been?
I'm sorry. You seem to know a lot about us.
We should really get David here up to his room for the night. He's a little hurt, and he does have his legs back, but he will need some time to recover.
I am glad to see the return of full David.
As am I. He whips his hand, and Dave kind of floats up into the air and is carried over to that stone hallway and through the door, and you hear it close. So, is everybody hungry?
Yeah, a
No.
little bit.
Not hungry.
We do not eat.
Oh, goodness. That's no way to live. He snaps his fingers. You two feel hunger for the first time in your life.
Ah! Panic! Panic! Panic!
Brother,
What?
prime directive. Consume.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
What's everybody's favorite meal?
Mace,
I've never eaten food before.
did the
I'll get one of
dwarven
everything.
guy get the robots high?
I'm kind of scared.
I have this herb in my garden.
Oh,
Northern Lights.
I'll approach the table. Just while people are talking, I'll approach the table and I'll pick up a tankard and I'll start trying to chew on it.
chew on the no, I haven't brought the food out yet.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Does
just
everyone
kind
want
of
to sit?
go up
Find
and
a
roll.
space?
Take the tankard and put it back on the table.
It does not taste very good.
What kind of spread does he have at the table? Like, is there set places with like the salad forks and all that?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
there's
cool,
like there's like
Fancy.
yeah, he's got goblets and tankards that
sit
are there
down,
for
I
wine
tuck-
and like mead and beer and
I
stuff.
tuck a
DM
handkerchief
quiz.
right in, and
Water
I,
glass left
I
or right?
adjust things on the
Left.
table. I'm just
Wrong.
like straightening
That's
shit
how he
out,
did it.
OCD style.
Yeah, straighten everything. Oh,
This-
that's actually not your space. You're one over.
I take one finger and I just push one fork out of alignment.
Okay.
Despite its nutritional value, is this food? And I'll hold up a bottle of liquor.
Yes.
This is drink. Open it and take the ride, my friend.
Will I no longer feel this? This is awful.
You'll feel something else.
way better.
If anything, it will probably make the feeling more intense that you already have.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Leela,
However, it will also increase the satisfaction of
I don't
the
know how to help you.
satiation.
I'm incredibly scared.
Satiety? I'm not sure.
I can punch it.
I'll recap
Yes.
it, put it away.
Please, punch the feeling away.
I'm gonna punch Lethal in the gut.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. How much does your unarmed strike do?
1d4 plus 2.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Roll. I'm saying that this will be an auto hit because you're letting it happen.
That's a 5.
A 5?
Yep.
Okay, you take 5 bludgeoning damage to your stomach, and your stomach feels way worse.
Leela,
Did that work?
this has made things so much worse.
Let's get some food in their hungry bellies, huh?
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Lethal. Again! Try it again! I heal you for 12 hit points.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage again.
How do you live like this?
I eat.
Yeah, you guys are smelling like every spice and scent imaginable that titillates your senses.
Every spice?
Every spice.
Melange.
Yeah.
I begin having visions of the future.
Yeah. You see Nykkolas's eyes like start glowing this like bright purpley blue.
Lethal takes 6 damage.
Oh, we should
Did it work?
time out.
No.
Time out. That's on me. This is a normal feeling for flesh and blood creatures to have. All you need is to consume some food and you will be okay.
Okay, can we try one more time?
Yes.
I'll do Cure Wounds again for 13 hit points.
Maybe
Leela.
it needs to be stronger.
I need you to hit me harder.
Okay.
I'm gonna stretch.
Maybe Flurry of blows him. Just
I will brace him. I'm going to brace him from the back so he doesn't move.
yeah.
I can't explain how ill-advised this. Yeah, this is funny. I'll let it slide.
I absolutely am gonna
There's some
flirt
there's some hydraulic stilts that press down into the floor to give extra stability.
Okay.
Give me everything you've got.
Leela, are you flurry of blowsing this or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, great. Go ahead and roll your
Blowing all our
damage.
resources on this.
This is a great use of resources, I think.
4 damage.
4 damage. All right.
Do I do the unarmed strike and then add the flurry of blows?
Flurry of blows is 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll that damage
So that's
again.
actually 8 total.
As he gets hit again, I'm bracing him. I'm going to whisper in his ear, "Brother, did it work?"
Everybody, please have a seat.
Wait, there
I'll
must be
s-
something wrong with you, and I want to cast Detect Magic on his stomach.
I whisper in my brother's ear, "The only foods I know about are banana bread and legs, and I don't see banana bread."
Fate, stop looking at my legs.
I'm sorry. I'm hungry.
So
This is not the answer.
you, with your detect magic, Asra, you just hear like a
It is a ritual, so it takes 10
It takes 10 full minutes.
silent minutes. Anytime anybody
The
tries to
Storf
talk-
is like, what the fuck is going on?
Anytime anybody talks to go, shh, I must listen.
In what can only be described as a fully bisexual position in his chair,
Nice.
Nykkolas just
The
casually...
Jarl Balgruff.
Yeah, exactly.
See,
Arm
yeah.
over the back. So, are we starting with soup or salad?
Oh, you want a super salad? Absolutely. So he takes a
did
seat
it.
at the
He
head of the
fucking did
table, and you guys see as dancing plates start rolling out of the kitchen. And as they fly up and set on the table in front of you, food materializes out of thin air, and do you want super salad or a super salad?
I want to see this super salad that he's talking about.
Yeah, so it's this like mandarin salad that's got it's got peanuts and mandarin oranges, and it's got this marinated chicken that's in it. It's this massive bowl that takes up your entire place in front
Cheaper
of you.
and sweet green. I dig right in, and mouth full of lettuce, I just go, finally.
Some good fucking food. Now, what would everyone else like? As the plates kind of fly out, you see as your favorite food that you could possibly imagine materializes in front of you. So
Maze, what's yours?
A dead rat.
Yeah, you guys see there's a lot of like normal food, and then just in front of Maze spawns this plump dead rat.
And Asra, do you just have like a bag of O positive, or?
What do I have?
What did you like to eat when you were mortal?
Oh.
God. It's been a couple
Oh, it's been-
years.
It's
But I
Only a couple.
You see as like pies
Yeah,
and
probably some Arabic food.
you get some fatayat,
yeah.
you get
Some fatayat, some yabada, some
yeah,
soup,
absolutely.
some kiwi, yeah.
Yeah, you get this huge spread in front of you, and for the first time, it doesn't turn your stomach as you sniff in the aroma of human food.
Some labna with baharat.
Oh my god.
And
Thum
Maze,
and
I should Maze,
I'm hungry, guys.
Is that that?
yeah. Maze, I should point out, this is a stuffed rat as well.
Yeah, it's stuffed with
It's
other
like a-
rats.
It's like a
That's amazing.
What
Yeah.
crazy way to say
It's
that.
it's
it's like
got
a
like
turkey chicken kind of situation.
turducken?
Yeah,
got,
turducken.
it's like a turducken. It's got like prosciutto stuffed inside of it as well.
Prosciutto's
I
crazy.
assume
Yeah.
like a slightly wet bird, probably, if there's a dead rat on the outside.
Yeah, there's a slightly wet bird in there for sure. They mostly plucked it.
I have
Mostly.
a small wooden
forget the
bowl
duck cell.
with a small serving of gray paste that has all the nutrients and caloric intake for the day.
You guys
Because I don't know what food is.
you guys actually get the full dungeon meshy spread where like you get like monsters throughout the realm that are roasted and kakiage. You got some like ramen bowls and stuff that are there.
I think Lethal's subconscious favorite food is just chicken wings, just straight chicken.
You get 400 chicken wings on a plate in front of you. You guys cannot see Lethal from behind this mound of wings.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Do we just hear?
Yeah, and as you guys bite into it, you can move your mouth.
I'm eating my gray paste.
You're eating your gray
And
paste.
like his eyebrows are fixed
Yeah.
into a worried position, and he's just taking a finger and like
Yeah.
scooping it. It looks so odd. Like
Yeah.
he's just trying to figure out how to move food to his
but
mouth.
you can taste.
Lethal is fixed into an angry look, and he's going fucking to town.
This is
on these wings.
business.
This is business.
Leela, what's your favorite food?
She probably would be a big salad gal.
Yeah, so you also get a super salad. This one's a little bit different. You don't get the mandarin salad, but you do get several salads. You get a chicken Caesar salad. You also get some soup as well alongside of it with some breadsticks.
Awesome.
And
Olive Garden
you
chicken
get
gnocchi.
some Olive Garden chicken gnocchi. You
Yeah.
get some Olive Garden. Oh gosh, what's the name of it?
Oh, Zuba Toscana.
You get Zupas Toscana.
Absolutely.
Give me some of that.
You
I should have got that.
you get like a strawberry salad that's got like a raspberry vinaigrette in it.
Damn.
And Vela, you're the only one that.
I think it'd be
Slim
literally
Jim and a can of Coke.
Oh yeah, a girl dinner.
Yeah.
Marlboros and a coffee.
Coffee and a cigarette. Follow me for more recipes.
You see as
Those on a
Macho
roofer's
Man,
diet.
you see as Macho Man Randy Savage himself hand delivers a Slim Jim to Vela.
No, he needs to actually hand feed it to me.
Yeah, he unwraps it. And he's like, "Ooh yeah."
Damn right.
Coffee and a cigarette is so Vela coded, actually. It's
Yeah,
just
it
like,
is.
don't
I have
fucking look at
I have
me.
a slight mechanics question.
Yeah.
Technically, again, because Nykkolas is kind of an artificial nepo baby.
Yeah.
So his favorite meal would technically be a 5-course meal where the chef does like a special thing and he just tells you what you're eating. But also, as an infantilized man-child,
Yep.
he also just has like a very large plastic cup of ketchup next to it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You also you started out with mozzarella moons.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nykkolas needs
Crazy.
sauces.
That's crazy.
So, you guys all dig into this delicious meal.
I'm
and-
not digging into anything. My hands are clean.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
right.
getting
You're,
hand fed.
yeah, you're getting hand fed by Macho Man Randy Savage.
Brother.
This is canon.
Yes,
Do you remember when we saved those farmers from the pumpkin blight?
I do.
I have a regret.
What?
We got their pumpkins to start growing when we should have developed some sort of device to stop them from feeling hunger. This is awful. How do you live like this?
I eat.
I think we all eat.
Every day.
Why?
It tastes good.
Yeah,
you-
yes,
Inefficient.
Do you feel like this more than once?
Oh yeah.
yes.
Disgusting.
Oh, I couldn't have another bite personally.
Please, remove me. Remove this curse.
Oh, you don't like it?
No.
Okay. Do you like it?
In front of only bones of chicken waste now.
Impeccably like
It is growing on
polished.
me.
Okay. Well, you can have it. And he snaps, and IFA, you no longer feel the restraints of hunger.
I will gingerly pick up the bowl of. There's a small portion of paste left, and I will put it near my brother.
I'll look at the bowl. No, please take it away.
Okay. He snaps, and you also
I'm
cease
like
to feel this.
delicately dabbing my lip and chin with a napkin.
As you lift it up, it rips away from your hand and dabs itself on you. Where are your manners, young man? Hey, it's okay. They will do this for you.
I love being served. Not like that.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Nickel, you missed a spot.
Covered
It
in
missed a
ketchup.
spot.
Just covered in
So
ketchup.
much ketchup. Somehow you got it on your forehead when you were like wiping your
babies
brow.
do.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
So mechanically, so you guys eat this for about an hour.
Oh.
You guys are cured of all diseases and poison. You
Oh.
are immune to poison and being frightened. You
I
make
feel
all
great.
wisdom saves with advantage, and your hit point max is increased by 11.
Oh my god, I guessed 11.
And
That's like
and you are
twice.
healed by 11. You guys get the benefits of Hero's Feast.
All right, now do the hogwash feast.
So yes, you guys have Hero's Feast for the next 24 hours.
Wonderful.
Now,
That's not what I meant.
I understand that you might have a lot of questions. That's what I'm here for. We can discuss anything you wish. I know that you had quite the time up on that mountain. Would you please tell me what you were able to see or gather?
Therata is dead.
Affirmative.
I feared as much. There was a shift. We were all able to feel it.
We encountered high-ranking members of legions of perhaps Hell or the Abyss. We're not sure.
Unsure. What makes you unsure of their origin?
They appeared to have been summoned and, when exhausted of their potential, returned to a form of dust.
Interesting. Much-
Familiar?
I've heard of this before. That sounds like something that is consistent with summons, yes?
That was my thought as well.
And what did they look like?
The
The monsters that you fought?
Well, let's see. There was quite a variety. I myself found a. I'm not entirely sure the species, but it was something of an undead or fiendish creature. I believe my compatriots here fought a giant reptile.
I believe it's called a Tarask. I've heard of it only once before.
Tarasks?
I thought it
Undead.
was his horse.
Horses?
Two things can be true.
You can ride more than one thing.
Ew.
Reminds me of this one time in college.
Oh, yes, the penis.
Oh, sorry. Referring to an incident that somebody remembers as the penis is correct.
Now,
He who makes hunger,
yes,
or not so important.
yes.
How do you
That's
seem
what
to
they used
know
call me.
so much about us?
I have been cursed or blessed with powers of observation, more or less. It's hard for me to intervene. Not impossible, but I was able to see most of what you experienced. But the details about the monsters and what actually occurred inside of the temple are what elude me. And that is the thing that I'm really confused about. Usually I can see across vast spaces of the world and beyond, but these appeared as nothing but mists.
What may I call you?
You may call me the dwarf.
A little racist, but I suppose. Derogatory. So, your ability to observe.
Yes.
There was a moment after Therida's demise where the destruction of the realm seemed imminent. And all of us here, as well as many other brave members of the Golantir and heroes, poured a piece of ourselves into attempting to stop it, or to lessen the impact. We seem to have lost a bit of time between that moment and today. Have you observed anything in that time that could enlighten us to whatever has happened in between?
You have been asleep for several weeks. In that time, fundamental changes have happened across the kingdom. The steward of the kingdom has fully dismantled the rest of the Golantir. Many of them still have not made their way back.
Dismantled how?
They are no longer an organization.
Who is the steward?
The steward. The hand of the king, the mouthpiece for the king. She has taken a more personal role in politics since the king became sick.
Is that a new development?
For you guys wouldn't know this, being from where you are, but Nykkolas, you do recall that
Right.
the steward has been kind of acting in the king's stead for the past several months
Yep.
at this point.
And what of Ariadne?
Once more, his sight clouds my vision. I cannot see him. I cannot see the rest of the Golantir. There's only one that I have encountered passing through these parts. A member of the Golantir known as Nadja. She made her way back over the past, maybe a week ago. She passed through here, I gave her solace, and she went back to the capital. As for the rest of them, I know not their fate.
Well, when did you find us?
I found you after the blast.
Today?
The day it happened, several weeks ago.
And you allowed us to remain unconscious?
I allowed your bodies the opportunity to stabilize.
But we woke up enfeebled.
You did. But before that, you were in a far worse state.
We may not have woken up at all.
The sickness of the blast ate through your bodies. You became nothing more than husks. You existed, but in a fringe state of reality. You were broken, and if you had woken, your cells themselves would have betrayed you, constantly dividing until you were a mutated mess. I did my best to stop it, but there might be some residual symptoms.
Is there anything we should be worried about?
My friend, I would be worried about everything. Therata's death does not just mark the death of a god, the death of an individual. There's a fundamental shift in the power dynamic of the universe. And if what you noticed is true about these summons, then whoever was controlling them did this for a reason. They are going to get something from this. I don't know who it is. I don't know what it is. But there has to be some knowledge from any of the survivors. There has to be something.
You seem like quite a capable and powerful individual. You seem to share our interests and that of the realm. So I'm willing to trust you for the time being. But I still feel as though, I don't know, perhaps just confused about your place in all of this.
Once more, I'm meant to be an observer. I know there will be hell to pay for my interference in this endeavor.
To whom? Who do you serve? Who do you follow?
I don't know. Isn't that the craziest thing? It is he who came before. It is he who existed before existence. He is unnamed and unseen, but the currents of time flow through all of you. If you have ever engaged in magic, you have felt his underlying presence. I am a being of balance.
That sounds like something Nurgle might say.
You know Nurgle?
You know Nurgle?
Everyone knows Nurgle.
Nurgle is the highest member of our order.
Are you being serious?
Deadly.
I wasn't aware that he could even spell his own name.
He can piece together the beginning of everything. He can see past the veil. He can see into all of you. He is far more powerful than even I.
Nurgle.
Are we talking about the same person?
He's about yay high, likes to wander around and tell people that doom is coming to befall us all.
And did it?
Well, technically, no. It at least didn't succeed, but that was because of us.
That is true. That's why I was willing to make this transgression to help you. But I think the time for rest is short. The time for investigation is upon us. We need to piece together anything that we have. Even if that means eventually going back to the site of the massacre.
Allow me to ask you this.
Yes.
What are the next steps? What would you have us do with the second chance you've given us?
You are too weak to return to the site. that caused you such grief and pain. I hope that Ariadne is still alive. I hope that Nadja has made it back to the capital. And I'm sure that the steward there must seek some sort of information. See if they can lend you resources. And see if you can stop whatever is happening. We are in a place of regrouping, but that is also a place of gathering strength. I would make haste for the capital tomorrow morning, but take your time to rest. You all have rooms prepared for you here, where you can find reprieve.
By what means can we contact you again if it proves necessary?
I don't know that you will ever be able to see me again. I have committed a great crime against balance by restoring you. But if the best should pass, and I am still here, reach out with this. And he pulls out this amulet, and he hands it to you. And this amulet, go ahead and give me, like, an investigation check.
Everyone?
Investigation.
Yeah, everyone, yes.
Wow, that was almost a 13.
Can I do Arcana?
And then it was a 5.
I'll let people do Arcana if they want to do Arcana.
24.
24.
I got an 8.
8.
I got a 7.
7.
11.
I got 13 Arcana.
13. 11. 13 Arcana.
21 Arcana.
21.
Oh,
12.
12. For the 24 and the 21, you do feel this primal magic coming off of this amulet. It kind of functions as not necessarily like a phone, but it will give you a direct link to this individual. As for, and in addition to that,
I can make those.
You can make those.
I can make sending stones.
yeah, this is a little bit different, where it kind of it's not limited to a word count.
Very nice.
You can say, you can have like a full conversation with this.
come in, dwarf. Are you there?
Yeah, exactly.
Roger, Roger.
And then as for everybody else who got above a 12,
Roger.
everybody else who got above a 12, and the people who got the 21 and 24, you would recognize this symbol as in our world, we would call this the Greek symbol epsilon.
Interesting.
Can I roll a check? Can I roll a check?
Very interesting.
What are you trying to deduce?
I don't know. Does the symbol stand out to me in any way?
You absolutely recognize it as the symbol epsilon, and with the conversation that you had after it was retrieved, the computer at least, you do piece together that they are in some way linked.
Very cool.
Based.
So those are the same, like the symbol epsilon, name epsilon. That's the same in this world. Right?
Say, yeah. It's, yeah.
Like our friend.
Oh, epsilon, yes. Very good find.
What do we do with it?
Him.
Well,
Him.
you would need to probably hook it up to some form of computer.
What's a computer?
It is an arcane machine that is able to compute and project.
I can explain it in further
can someone
detail.
translate into less detail? Into
Probably not.
Magic box.
magic box.
Magic box.
With what function?
Thinking.
A magic box for thinking.
You can think of IF8 and myself as computers.
Yes.
Oh dear, there are more.
Now, it really should be time for bed. I will not be here tomorrow morning, but I will leave out provisions for your journey. It has been a long time since I have had such wonderful company. Please, do not take shelter in caves, nor camp in the open, lest the chasers find you.
We learned that.
It's not a fun experience. Being locked in one of those cocoons, oh, dreadful. I'm so sorry that I cannot help you further. But I know that you have the ability and the spunk to get where you need to go.
Mr. Not So Important.
Yes.
I'm gonna stand up and like the chair just like screeches against the floorboard,
Oh.
and I'm gonna move over to him.
Yes.
I promise, when we arrive at our final destination, once our task is complete, we will repay this favor to you. And I will slowly extend a hand out for a handshake.
Affirmative.
I'm gonna
I believe
run
you.
over
And he shakes your hand.
and I'm gonna pull IFA and the dwarf in for a little hug.
He
Yes!
pulls- so you pull him in, and he leans into you, Vela, and he says, "Show mercy on David. Do not turn him in for profit.
I wasn't gonna.
It is financially better, but the mark that it will leave on your soul will be a forever blemish."
My soul's quite marked already.
I feel like I
No.
shouldn't be here for this.
I'm still hugging
Yeah.
him.
There's no need to blemish it further. He kind of releases the hug.
As Lethal stands up, he's going towards a room, but I'm just gonna stop at the part of the table where the bag of our shit is.
Yeah.
Look at it for a moment. Dwarf,
Yes.
where is Sylph?
Well, that's the funny thing. Once again, I'm unclear, but I did notice that there were moths and fireworks that appeared at her disappearance, yes?
It seemed as if she was taken by something.
As if she were.
This to me
Correct.
has the air of Fukari on it. This is some whimsical bullshit that he would do.
Have you met?
Several times. Several parties that I no longer remember.
My condolences.
Oh, yes, it was fun while it lasted, but, those are your younger years when you're, only 2,000. It's really easy to get caught up in the wrong crowd.
Brother,
Yes.
give me that. And I will point to his sword.
You don't know how to use this. I've already told you. You'll hurt yourself.
I think we both know what I'm trying to do with it. Give me that.
I have never been less clear.
I can make you use it better.
Affirmative. Take it off my back. Hand it to him.
Awesome.
I'll go sit on the steps with Smithers.
Hey,
Under
man.
the- Hello.
What you got there?
It is my brother's sword.
It's like a big knife.
Yes,
Oh, cool.
I figured it must be lonely out here. Do you know many astronomy?
I know those ones kind of look like a fishing rod. I know, like, half of them look like fireflies. The other half look like, lights. Yeah.
I'll spend a good amount of time like pointing out different symbols, but I will strictly refer to them as astronomies. As if somebody who read in detail a lot of books but has no functional way of talking about it.
Wonderful. Yeah, you say so many big words to Smithers. Wow. So, like, what are they?
They're giant balls of hydrogen.
Oh.
And I will
What is
begin listing
hydrogen?
off. Probably just continuing this conversation, getting more and more minutia.
It's like talking to a child where they're like, okay, but why? Okay, but why? Okay, but why? Over and over again.
And I think IFA will just greet that with infinite patience.
Absolutely, yeah.
Smithers,
Yeah.
when we return, I'm going to get you a new body so you can see the world with us.
Do you really mean that?
Of course.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, let's fucking go, dude.
And I'm going to just do my infusions to get his sword, and then I'm going
Awesome.
to use it on my armor because I'm selfish, but I promise I'll get
Real-
to someone else soon.
Awesome.
Real quick, I also want to go out to Smithers.
Hey.
And I'm gonna. Well, before I go, I'm gonna take out some parchment and ink. And I'm gonna write something down on the paper. And then I go out to Smithers and I say, Smithers,
What's up?
I apologize for the misunderstanding earlier. hope that we are square.
Yeah, we're cool.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and
Never been
take the
bad.
piece of paper and pat him on the back, and then stick the paper to him, and it says "stupid."
I'll have you roll me a sleight of hand. I'll have you do this with advantage too,
Oh, naughty.
because this is a gargoyle that is Smithers.
15.
You slap it on there with expert precision, and it's like, oh, that's nice. Okay.
Well, good evening. And I
Okay,
just-
fucking weird guy. He like looks over to IF8. He's like, has that guy always been a fucking nerd?
He's kind of weird.
Yeah, a little bit. All right. Yeah, absolutely.
I like him. I think he has a good heart.
He's fun to play with for sure.
Yes.
So is everybody inside? Is there anything you want to do before bed?
Leela's gonna go up to Asra and be like,
Can we sleep in the same room?
I don't sleep, but I will trance over you.
Thanks.
I've had a change of heart. Can
Okay.
I pop back in? You got a staff? Or a wand?
He just
I have a quarter
really
staff.
wants to do infusions.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Listen, I get two of it. It's like my whole shtick.
This is a good time for it.
Give me that, please.
Okay, I'm just fully.
Thank you. And I will head back outside.
I have no
Okay.
staff.
Oh, he kind of took it.
You gave it to me.
All right.
I don't know why I
I
fall.
would like to.
You're running away.
Vela's just in the corner. She found a huge jug,
Yeah.
and she's making a sangria
Awesome.
for.
I'm gonna have you roll another medicine check. See how good the
figured
sangria
it
is.
would.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hopefully my sangria is good.
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna be that good. 11.
11. It's fine sangria. It's not anything to write home about, but it's a good medium sangria.
Cool. And then I'm gonna find somewhere to like an ice box to put it in.
Oh yeah, there's for sure like ice boxes that are around. He's got like
Perfect.
an icebox room.
And
Absolutely.
then I'm gonna write a little note on the outside of it being like sangria inside for you with a little heart.
Oh, awesome. All right. Anything else people want to do before bed?
I don't know if those two sleep.
They do not.
I'm staying on the steps with
With Smithers.
only.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna stay up quite late into the night and kind of steal away to somewhere very private, and just write pages and pages
Mhm.
of stuff.
All right. Pages and pages of stuff.
Yeah.
Anything in particular?
I'm writing a couple of letters to send home
Mm-hmm.
to tell them I'm okay. But I'm also writing a few more letters to at least the remembered addresses of acquaintances I have in the city, on the off chance that they reach them, to help me not only discover if they're still active, but if possible, identify the state of my homeland.
Awesome. Yeah, so you write, and as you are, as you're sitting in this room and you're writing, first of all, if everybody's going to bed or doing their nighttime activities for those that don't sleep, everybody can level up. Yay! Officially level up to level 2. Nykkolas, as you level up, you feel a presence with you. Go ahead and give me either like a wisdom check or a like insight check, like straight wisdom or insight. I don't know if it'll matter.
Wow. 5.
It's like you feel like you're being watched kind of from the shadows, but you're not entirely clear on where it comes from. But then you hear a voice that is all too familiar to you. It's a woman's voice, and you hear, "I thought I lost you. What happened to you?"
You're still there. Interesting.
But you weren't. I was worried about you. I didn't think you had made it.
What do you know of the missing time in the last few weeks?
Treason in the East. A false promise. A war to be started. Against the kingdom of Golas. War is brewing, and you were eliminated.
What do you know that isn't already obvious?
I know that you need to find the mole that tried to take down the Golden Tier.
And you plan to help with this?
As long as our pact is still good.
Rest assured. Now, leave me to my business, please.
I will be in touch, Nykkolas.
I know. Never too far do you stray.
And you feel this kind of like as you are alone with your thoughts once more. Everybody else who's going to bed. Asra. So Asra and Leela, you're both in the same room, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Asra, I'm going to need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, that's not very good. Okay. A 5?
A
Does
5.
that pass?
A 5 does not pass. So, Asra, you feel this terrible pain rack through your head. It's like as if your brain is trying to explode out of your skull itself. You feel your mouth begins to ache as these fangs that you had ground down so many years ago push through the roof of your gums and push down. Leela, you see as like Asra doubles over kind of in pain and begins retching up that dinner that she just had. And she kind of like looks up, her eyes are fully bloodshot, and her teeth are now like daggers.
I immediately run over. I'm like, patting
Get
you on the
away!
Give Asra, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. 21.
You are able to resist the overwhelming urge to plunge your teeth into Leela's neck.
Stay away!
Are you okay? What's going on?
I can't be here. I need to go. And I think Asra leaves.
You leave. Are you going to like find your own place, or are you leaving the house entirely?
Just leaving the house. Like, just stepping outside, I think, to be in the night.
Okay, so you.
I, like, awkwardly, I'm like, excuse me, like, through
And
the
that
whole
is the droplet of faith. Ezra, you're leaving the house.
Gotta go!
So go ahead and give me like a perception check.
Okay. Perception, 18.
You see this like there's like a fox drinking from the water, and your eyes kind of like your pupils constrict, and you are fully focused on this fox right now, and you feel a hunger that is deeper than even the brothers Glitch had when they first felt this sensation. And you feel this you feel your claws, not fingernails, your claws begin to grow out and sharpen as you feel this bestial compulsion to hunt.
Is this deeper in the woods, or is this like right outside the house?
This is like Asra like booked it past you and kind of like ran outside.
Okay, so like I didn't see.
Like,
You can roll a perception check.
Okay, I'm not trying to like
No.
shoehorn myself into. I'm just
no.
wondering.
Absolutely.
I feel
Go
like-
ahead and roll for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a pretty open area. You're in this like alpine.
Yeah, I
zone.
was kind of expecting to just, like, tumble out the front door.
Okay.
Kind
Yeah.
of, like,
So you like land on the
Yeah.
footstep in front of Smithers and IFA.
Yeah, kind of.
But you do see this fox that is kind of enjoying the safety of this valley.
Are you okay?
Do you know that feeling you had earlier?
Yes, it was awful.
That, but worse.
Do you need food? I have peanut brittle.
No.
You don't look so good.
Well, that's not very nice. I don't feel good.
What can I do to help?
Just make sure nobody else with flesh and blood comes outside.
Okay.
Are you gonna go? Are you going hunting, or are you going to try to resist the urge to kill this fox?
I'd rather it be the fox than Leela.
No, that's the fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah.
Give me your fucking kids!
You actually,
Get you and
you
your
actually
wife.
kill Robin Hood from Disney's Robin Hood.
He was literally just walking in the forest with little Rob.
I don't know
That's a little
the context
bad.
of the world. Are these
Yeah.
like recognizable symptoms, or is this like? out of my depth?
You would not have encountered vampires in your time.
Okay.
Would you have read about it?
You can give me a history check if you would like.
He almost said
He
Arcana.
actually
He almost said
read
it.
Twilight.
That fucker almost said
I was
Arcana. We almost got him.
I was thinking about giving it to you, and then I took it away. I'm sorry.
We're gonna get him, Bankley. We're gonna get him.
22.
22. Yes, you have heard of these like beasts of the night that resemble humans, but desire nothing more than to consume the flesh of the living.
Do I know that they generally have a bad PR?
I've done
Yes.
a lot of social scrubbing.
Can I?
You've read a lot of books that depict them as monsters.
I'm just gonna. I will definitely give her space.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna like just sort of try to trail, not trying to hide.
Yeah,
Just like your friend's changing, so you're just standing on the woods line.
yeah.
The frat
Because
tea, where,
I
like,
think IFA's like, okay, that's not good, but also like Asra's my friend, so
best
I'm just
friend.
picturing
Best
him
friend.
like standing like with his back turned and just like
Are you
doo, doo,
done?
doo, doo, and in the background
Absolutely. Like the sound of sinew ripping
Yeah,
from bone.
you hear, like, this
Like,
As Asra like
okay,
tears apart
really
this.
important, super important question,
Yeah.
actually. Are my fangs straws?
No,
Or are they like puncture and I
no. So you have
in it
Drag that
up?
over.
You-
Drag
you
the
have- you
spring
have-
and lick.
You have one retractable fang for each of your teeth, and they are meant to rip flesh. They are not meant to pierce.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
don't worry, I'll hold your hair.
Thank you. please, my glasses.
So, yeah. Anybody who. So, Lethal, you would probably notice this as well. Azra tumbling out through the front door. And Leela,
yeah, I
you
imagine.
were with her at the time.
Was Lethal outside?
I was inside.
You were inside, but
yeah.
had you gone up to like a bedroom, or were you just hanging out in the front room?
I imagine Azra was not dainty getting down the stairs, kind of like the thump against the wall,
Yeah.
tumbling out.
Yeah, like
A
books
little
fall from the.
dramatic.
Like
I would have been
holding
in a
her
bedroom, but I'm also sentries rested, so I'm conscious.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I'll have you make a perception check.
Sure.
Yeah. Catch me stumbling out of bed as I head to the kitchen.
Yeah.
I pour myself
It's a
cup
hot
of
10.
fish.
Hot 10. So you hear some thumping outside, but there is like a bit of a cacophony throughout this house of these enchanted
Yeah.
like household materials. So it sounds a little bit louder than normal, but it could just be the house.
It's
Watch
my
me-
tinkerer's tools.
Watch me impose myself into this plot line real quick.
Do it. Get in
I
there.
wonder if IF8 is done with my sword.
So you
Oh yeah, you have my staff.
yeah.
Yes.
So you walk outside and you see
It is going to be a temporary infusion,
Yeah.
but I think it'll get us through these early levels.
You see your brother is standing kind of a little further away from the house than when you left him. But you don't see past him at this point.
I'll say to anyone else, it's just IF8 standing, but
Yeah.
but because he's always awkward. But to like, but definitely to Lethal,
People
it's
that
like
really know him.
it's like I'm
Yeah.
like a deer in the headlights when he comes out.
Yeah.
That is not good. And I'll approach.
Okay. Are you gonna try to block his view, or are you gonna just kind of like let him see it?
I imagine. I mean, lore-wise, there quite literally is only like one lie that I've ever told my brother.
Yeah.
And I'm not about to make it a second one, but I will put my hand on his shoulder. Let's have a chat.
Affirmative.
I believe Asra is a vampire. They are bestial creatures, regarded far and wide as monstrosities that eat the flesh and blood of the living. I do not believe it is Asra's fault, but at the current time, she is consuming a fox.
Who may or may not be a father.
Nice.
Does she consume people?
She might if we don't help her soon. Brother,
Proposing a prime directive.
I am listening.
Put down the vampire. End the threat.
Incorrect.
Processing. Incorrect.
Incorrect.
She is our friend.
Affirmative.
We must help.
I will tap my fingers together.
Okay.
Oh, I love that.
Brother,
Yes.
I do not like to lie, but perhaps the others should not know of this.
Processing. Affirmative. It will cause them fear and distrust.
Smithers,
Yeah.
you did not see anything.
My lips are fucking sealed, brother.
And I will give, and even after he says that, still tilting my head, and the slowest wink.
He looks at you and he blinks both eyes knowingly.
Good.
Do I hear the telltale sign of IFA leaking?
Azra, please give me another wisdom saving throw.
Oakley dokley.
Just fucking tear into that thing. We got you covered. We got the perimeter sealed down.
got you.
19. Wisdom or wisdom or
Wisdom saving throw.
okay, great. It's still 19.
Okay.
I don't know how.
So as you're tearing apart this creature, you hear its last cry for help as you tear into it, and you come to the realization that your ability to hold your bestial instincts at bay was largely tied to your proficiency in the arcane. And so as you lost that, it began to take over. And you are now, once again, beholden to your instinct.
This is not good. I'd have to put it top 10 worst things that could have happened after the world ended. Not.
What are the other 8?
Azra lists off another 8.
I told you to give her privacy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, very loudly yelling.
And Azra, as you finish your meal, you feel sated. You no longer feel this bloodlust, but you do feel that kind of Thanksgiving Day tiredness that you get after you eat too much.
Damn, I'm so sleepy.
I'm gonna, once I hear the sounds of Vitae and Viscera being ripped apart gruesomely, I will step in, and probably just using some supplies on hands from various artisans' tools. I'm just gonna try to help clean her up.
Yeah, much like Lethal's plate with the spotless bones.
Yeah.
I imagine that's the same.
Yeah, absolutely. I won't make you roll for that. I'll just say that you can.
I just
clean her
get to
up.
be that awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
That too.
You should go to bed.
I agree.
Do you need any help getting back?
No, I don't need to breathe in my nature, so hopefully this fantastic fox allows me to go another 8 hours.
It was a male fox, by the way.
I knew
in case
it.
that helps.
It was probably a father, and Asher just breaks down crying. It was what? See, it's one of my favorite books.
She's crying.
I don't know what to do in this situation.
They keep crying.
Prime directive?
Hug.
I'll
I'll hug from the left side.
hug from the right side.
Hugging each other.
Put you in the middle.
Shh. There. We're freezing, by the way.
Yeah.
We're made of metal.
I will. So we'll pan out as from this weird hug, and we will go back inside to Vela, who you have found your room happens to be the same place that they have placed Dave, and he is as you walk by. Do you like go all the way in when you see that Dave is there? He's in like a separate bed against the wall.
No.
So you hear he goes, Vela, please. Can I talk to you? You don't have to sleep here, but...
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Are you gonna go in?
Yeah, I guess. Very, teenage pouty, though. I'm stomping. I'm waking up the already awake.
Yeah. So like you go in and he says, I know I haven't been fair to you always, but that's not an excuse to treat me like this. You left me to die, and you were going to turn me in for a bounty. I haven't always done right, but I've tried. I don't know what it is. I think I have this. I can't let you go. Every time you leave, your mother breaks down and weeps as if it's the last time she'll ever see you again. I know you can't see this, but I see it every day. I'm not the perfect stepfather, but I'm also not a villain. You don't have to keep treating me like this. If you want me out of your life forever, I will be.
I think Vela would sit with that for a moment, and I think she'd come to the realization that Dave's a victim of her mom, just like she is.
All right.
And I think she's not hug worthy, but she'll give him a high five. She's not at hug level yet.
He's like laying down in bed again, still kind of reeling from his endeavor, and he kind of holds up a hand. Thank you.
She's still gonna leave the room though.
I've always liked that strand of hair. And he points to that white strand that you have.
That makes one parent, I suppose.
And you leave for the evening. You kind of like leave him in his own place.
Yeah.
You can pretty easily find another room. There are two that are going to be occupied by those who don't sleep. So, but
I'm gonna go snuggle up with Maze.
all right. Yeah, you walk in. Maze, what are you doing in the evening?
Just sitting on the bed.
Awesome.
Just like stoically staring. Like,
Yeah.
A little free.
Do you have to trance or do you sleep?
That's a great question.
What
do you sleep standing up?
yeah, what lineage are you?
I don't know.
What's your
Do you want me to take a look?
Either way.
I'm a changeling.
It doesn't super
I
matter, but
believe changelings do trance, actually.
No,
changelings do.
They do?
They do, I think.
I don't believe so.
Everyone's whipping out their...
Everybody look it
played
up.
one changeling. Also, just as a side note, while we're looking this up, making Dave hot and then humanizing him in the same episode is crazy.
So while they're looking that up, I'm gonna I'm gonna lay it out exactly what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Because I believe in transparency.
Okay.
So this...
Which is why he's naked.
So
Changelings do trance.
Oh, they do.
Interesting.
Smithers,
Yeah.
I can't do it right now, but I know he's gonna be here alone.
Okay.
I feel bad, and I promised him I let him see the world.
Yep.
I can learn 4 infusions. I'm gonna be infusing 2 items. One of them is Homunculus Servant.
Yeah.
Is there a way that I can knock his head off now, and then later, when I obtain a gem or crystal worth 100 gold pieces or more, make it into Homunculus Servant because he's chill for real?
I will let
He is chill for
I will let either you or with your brother's help do an athletics check with advantage to knock off Smithers' head.
Well, I I have a crowbar. I have athletics advantage.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Awesome.
No, I'll
We'll both pull.
when the time comes. I know I've taken up a lot of
No, that's fine.
space tonight, so I will.
sorry.
I'm gonna ask Smithers what he wants later on.
When
Okay.
the time what?
Huh?
Don't.
The cup sign.
The cup sign. Some visual gag. Anyways,
Maze, what are you doing
yeah,
in bed?
Maze and Vela.
I'm just gonna come and sit crisscross applesauce
Don't.
and put my head on their shoulder.
Nice.
Maze is straight up freaking it in bed right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys are in the room. You put your head on Maze's shoulders.
Maze just goes,
I'm back.
All right. Eventually, both of you fall into a sleep or a trance. And Asra, you also fall asleep eventually into your trance or whichever. And you, all three of you, so Maze, Vela, and Asra, end up seeing this. You find yourselves in a place that you have all been at one point or another. You see an endless field of wheat. There's no sun. It is constantly cloudy. And there is a sense of nothingness. It's like room temperature. No breeze graces your skin. You are fully senseless here, outside of your sight and your ears. You don't see each other here, despite all of your presence. What you do see are crowds of eyeless souls. These are humans that you've never seen before. There are elves, dwarves, halflings, Goliath, and Aasimar. As you observe the crowd, will you three please give me perception checks?
What can you perceive?
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20. Shit.
I got 22.
24.
22.
I got a 13.
Okay. So with the nat 20,
Oh. Am I fully leveled up yet, though?
yes,
No, I'll save it.
to level 2.
It's gonna do my crumble shit.
Oh, exciting.
But never mind.
Yeah. So, especially with the nat 20, I'll resolve Maze first. You see in the crowd an image of yourself. You see yourself, then you see Asra, then you see Vela. And then, interestingly, you also see somebody that you haven't seen in a really long time. You see Roz, your half-sister. Again, eyeless, staring at something in the sky.
That's kind of
And Vela, you only see yourself. Asra, you only see yourself in this crowd. But they are all looking towards the sky. Something that you cannot currently see.
I think I'm gonna go up to one of the, whoever's closest to me, out of the eyeless,
Yeah.
and just kind of caress their cheek to see what happens.
Your hand immediately passes through them, as if they were just incorporeal. It kind of dissipates like smoke, and then it reforms as your hand passes through.
I'll look up.
No matter how hard you try, as you try to look up, you cannot turn your head to the sky. It's as if there's something there that you're not meant to see. But what you do is you turn. What you do see is a black hooded Kenku with a harvesting scythe slice through a row of souls as he walks his way towards you. You two also see this. Well, actually, Asra sees this. Maze, you see something else. You see, holding the scythe, is not a Kenku, but Petrin Eldadron, your father. And he swings the scythe, cutting down a row of souls. Asra, you see the Kenku that you have talked with slice again as he cuts through another, and each time they dissipate, and you see the mists of their forms fly up into the sky to the place that you are not able to draw your attention to.
What's happening? What are you doing?
He slams the scythe into the ground, and it sticks up out of the soil. And he stands there for a moment as his robes billow in the breezeless air. And Maze, you see your father standing here as well. And you all hear in your heads, "The balance has been disrupted. A seat of power in your world has been left vacant, but there are many who vie for the seat of the goddess. You see, standing next to him materializes a 8 to 9 foot tall paladin woman with a hole in her chest. You see Therata, the goddess, again with these sunken eyes and this like flowing golden yellow hair. It also stares up at the sky, looks back at you, kind of looks over the crowd, and then the Kenku for you two, and then Maze's father says, "Annihilation was avoided due to the selflessness of those who still seek good." And then he picks up the scythe and he swings it through Therata. And you see her soul kind of condenses into a mist and also flies up towards the sky, the same as all of the others. "We will right this balance. You will be my tools. And then, finally, souls can be at peace once more." And you all wake up in like a cold sweat from your trance or your dreams, back in your bodies having a restless evening. And that is where we will end our session.
What the fuck? What the fuck? God damn it! What are they doing?
What the fuck is a kilometer? All right, well, thank you all for listening. Like and follow on social media. Again,
Shouting out Sarah Hall. Check out their website, sarahhallillustration.com, or their Instagram, crow__fish.
Fuck yeah.
Fish.
Send them all your money for fun.
Send them all your fucking money, please.
anybody
My
else?
firstborn.
Anybody
Is
else
that
want to plug
acceptable
something?
payment?
Anybody
I'd
else?
like to plug something.
You got to plug?
TC Tuggers.
TC. All right,
Yes.
we got there.
Sarah Hall, TC Tuggers.
Follow
Those
us
are
on
your two.
Spotify, Patreon, subscribe for exclusive content, and our YouTube for our bi-weekly episodes. So thank you all for listening, and until next time, 2 heroes.
Hogwash!
Bye.
And Hogwash.
That's a wrap.
Bye.